Hey kids, welcome to this week's Imaginate dance session. My name is Sean and I'm a dancer and choreographer, and I'm so excited to be having a chat in this session with you today. Let's get into it.
I might turn up by myself. Hey, no, I don't need opinion. No, I did this for myself. For myself.
I come from a family of 6. I am the last boy. I have 3 older brothers and an older sister. I had a younger sister. She passed away in 2014. My younger sister who passed away and my other older brother and myself, we all share the same birthday, which is the 21st of April, but I will not share the year, otherwise you find out how old I am, which is not a good thing, especially if I'm talking to you, because I know when you see me, you'll be like, Sean, we didn't know you were so old. I went to school. My primary education I did in the school in Lenora called Chembia Primary School. My secondary education, I went to a school out in Yazura called Mafuta Secondary School. My A-level, I came back closer to Marondera at Benedict College. That's where I did my lower 6 and upper 6. In my university education, I went to the National University of Science and Technology, where I pursued a Bachelor of Science honors degree in applied mathematics. Growing up, I loved sport. I still love sport a lot, but one sport that I was really good at was soccer. We used to have what they used to call the Coca-Cola National Finals, where the best schools in Harare or in Zimbabwe compete at the national level, and then they would bring in scouts from soccer academies from England and other places. I was one of those people that were selected for one of the soccer academies, Sheffield United. Probably I would have transferred to Manchester United, but anyway, it's all good. It's part of life. If you don't like Manchester United, shame on you. Let's just say when I was selected, I couldn't go because of technicalities that came about, but that's how good I was in soccer. But anyway, fast forward to my university level. During my second year, I then started dancing. And yeah, that was the beginning of something that came to be something that I never imagined. Imagine you are doing a degree in applied mathematics, and then you say you want to dance. Now maths is, as you all know, it's a demanding subject. But here I am, I'm doing a degree in applied maths, and I'm also dancing. I was the laughing stock at my school. People were like, how can you do that? But at the same time, it's amazing that I was top in my class. Using my mind independent of my body is not my thing. I like to use my mind together with my body at the same time, because that's how I function best. And that's how I feel like I'm really gifted in. And yeah, that's how I came to do what I do. Inspiration comes in so many forms, in so many ways. But the one thing that inspired me to pursue dancing out of any other thing that I could have chosen to do, I came across music that people call quote-unquote Christian music. Anyway, probably most of these artists that I know, that I used to listen to back in the day, you don't even know them, but your parents maybe, they might. Artists like Boys to Men, artists like Backstreet Boys, Genuine, Asha. Probably you know Asha. I was then introduced to a group of artists. That's your Lecrae, your Cross Movement, your Triply, your Tadashi, Ambassador Fanatic, and the Mineo, not Andy Mineo. Their music had a message. Their music were taking people on a journey of positivity. Their music were taking people on a journey that not only was good for the ear, but it built them up as people and as individuals. So having discovered these artists, I asked the question, how come this music is not out there? So that question put me on a quest to say, how best can I bring this music out so that one, people can listen to it and know that there's music like this that exists, and two, people can listen to it and listen to it from beginning to end. Now the second one is challenging. Listening to music is easy. I can play something and like, oh yeah, please skip to the next one. But now when you try to think of something that can make people listen to the song, or be put in a position where they have no choice but to listen to the song from beginning to end, without stopping, without losing concentration, focused on whatever is being done, because whatever is being done is enjoyable, it's fun, it's entertaining, it's exciting, and it's what brought them to that place. Now that's the challenge. And then in all of that, God was like, dance to that music. Now at this point I don't know how to dance. I have no idea what dancing is. And I'm 21 at this point. And again, I just gave you my age when I started. Answering the question, what inspired you to do what you do? What inspired me at the end of the day was a deep dissatisfaction that I had with how things were, particularly in the entertainment industry, and saying it's not meant to be filled with vague language, it's not meant to be filled with empty promises, it's not meant to be filled with music that is lyrical content that does not build anyone or point someone in the right direction. There should be more. There's a common thread that ties all the music that I use. I don't like choosing songs where I have to censor this stuff. Why even make music that needs to be censored because of the audience that you're giving into? I hope that makes sense. It also has to be music whose lyrical content means something. Music whose lyrical content leads people somewhere where they can feel better about who they are and what they want to achieve in life. I think leadership at school or working my way all through to university and starting a dance crew and everything else up until today, it's leadership, very good strength that I have. And another strength that I have, discipline. Discipline, the desire to want to stay fit, physically fit. Because if you're going to perform at the peak in this industry, especially in the dance industry, you have to be on top of your game, and that comes with being able to take care of yourself, take care of your body, eat healthy, work out and exercise. And I'm very disciplined in those things. But the other thing as well, before I even forget, coming back to strength, commitment. I think that's one thing that I've noticed in my life, that once I commit to something, I see it to the end, for which that's a very good strength and characteristic or trait to have, that commit yourself to whatever you want to commit yourself to. And don't throw in the towel, don't quit, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Once you start something, see it to the end. Oh, trust me, my weaknesses, you don't want to know my weaknesses. My Achilles heel or my kryptonite, a food weakness. It's like one food category in particular, bacon. If you put bacon in my presence, okay, it's not gonna be okay. It's never. I don't care who you are, what you are. If you say, Sean, here's $1 million and here's bacon, a pretty good chance I'll go for the $1 million. But I'll go. You thought I was gonna say bacon, right? What? It's $1 million. What? I can just imagine the amount of bacon I can buy with $1 million. See, think smart. You are you. You are unique. You are created the way you are. Be comfortable in your own skin and be the person that you're meant to be. Don't try to be someone else, but be exactly you. So the tips that I can give you is, I think I'll just give you one, which is the most important thing, because I think if we nail this one down, it will make everything else fall in place. Try and separate reality from fantasy. People look at me now and they say Sean is successful. He has achieved a lot. He has toured different countries. He has done big shows. He has performed with big artists. He now owns a studio. He's doing so well. He's writing books. He's touring. He's an ambassador for different organizations, going to different countries like China, Germany, etc. So you might look at me and look at all these things now, but it came the reality is that I didn't wake up to that. There was a journey, there was a process, there was a walk that I had to take. Where I used to stay and where I used to practice back in the day, I had to walk 15 kilometers. And then get there, practice pretty much the whole day, or let me say 9 hours, and then have to walk back home again. Everything has a process, everything has a journey that one needs to take. And in your life, sit down and think to yourself, what excites me? What would I want to correct if it's not in the right place? What would I want to do? And once you do that, then it will help you to be focused. No one starts off perfect. Nobody. But what you can do is always give a perfect effort. A fun fact about myself, there are a lot. Let me see which one I want to share with you guys today. Yes, I started dancing at the age of 21, not 5 or 3 years old. And when I started dancing, I taught myself. I didn't have anyone teach me. Yeah. So if I show you my video, when I started, trust me, I want to take myself 6 feet under and never want to come out again. Another fun fact about me is that I used to write with my left hand, but I now use my right hand because thankfully I have amazing parents who say what child of mine wants to use their left hand to write instead of using their right hand. Everybody uses their right hand. You should use your right hand. But yeah, that's another fun fact. But if you ask me what my strong hand is, it's my left. What's my strong leg? It's my left. What do I kick the soccer ball with? It's my left hand. What's my strong hook? It's my left hand. But when it comes to writing and signature and stuff like that, it's my right hand. So welcome to this segment. Hey. What's my creative process like? So this is how I create and perform. And you need to pay very close attention, okay? Because I'm sharing with you a very close secret that I've kept with me for a long time. So are you ready to hear this one? Okay, good. This is how I create and perform. Do you know the story of Jonah, where he was swallowed by a big fish? David and Goliath. Goliath was the big guy. David was the short guy with the slingshot. Moses and the Red Sea. Yeah, where he's like, the parting of the Red Sea. Do you know the story of Samson? The mightiest man to live? His strength came from his hair. And my creativity, like Samson, comes from my hair. I know, right? Don't tell anyone, okay? We good? Nice, cool. So yeah, I think on a more serious note, this is how I create. I think there are base things that have to be in place for you to be able to create and to perform in the preferred genre of dance that you want. So the first thing that you have to identify is, what kind of music do I listen to, or what kind of music do I like, or what kind of music do I want to dance to? And that answer informs the genre of dance that you want to do. So there are many genres of dance. There's ballet, there's contemporary, there's jazz, there's tap, there's lyrical, there's hip hop, there's Afrofusion, Afropop. The list goes on and on. So each and every one of these dance genres comes with specific music that I like. I don't have a fixed formula. I think that's the beautiful thing about creativity. It just depends with what's going on. So sometimes I might come across a song that I like, and then the layout of the song in terms of the syncopation and the instrumentation and the beat and the lyrical content sparks off the creativity for me to come up with moves. Sometimes I don't even need a song. I just, feel creative in that space, and I just make up moves to a beat that I'm making in my own head that I know will never exist. But then I document all those moves, and then hopefully when I come across this song that can go well with those moves, I then pick those moves to fit the song. Sometimes it just comes from life. I mean, if I'm going through a season where I'm thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for my wife. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for good health. I'm thankful for anything that again sparks off creativity for me to make something. Sometimes it comes from difficult times in life, and I just want to express that. So there's no fixed formula, and sometimes even when I do create, if I'm using a song, I don't even start from the beginning, you know. I start from wherever I feel the most creative. It could be the chorus, it could be the end of the song, it could be midway through the verse or midway through the second verse. So if you listen to all these things, it's not structured. It just depends which is the very thing that makes creativity and art. And the other thing is that in my creative process, I don't settle for what I come up with the first time. I always say I'm going to the kitchen to cook, which is a phrase that I use a lot when I'm making dance moves. And I always say, hey, it's not yet fully cooked. Let me take it back and cook it some more. And then I'm always tweaking and refining so that I can make it better. Dancing is fun. So my creative process is very fun because out of a fun environment comes amazing work. So sometimes I just use instrumentals. Or it can be the other way. No instrumental, just words. Okay, just words. It can be poetry, or it can be a recital, it can be anything. Anything that is available can be danced to. Because dancing is all about storytelling. You're saying people come into my world and see what I'm seeing and experience what I'm experiencing, and then you give that back to the community for their enjoyment and their pleasure. So let's get into the kitchen and do some cooking, okay? Welcome to this is how I dance. It's a very short and exciting session. Let me demonstrate the dance, and then I'll break it down for you and teach you after. Okay? Let's learn. The part where, before I forget, the part where we're doing this, that's the part where you're supposed to choreograph your own stuff. So the moment you see me doing this in the demonstration, that's where you're supposed to start your own choreography. Whatever you want to do. Okay? Right, so anyway, here we are. Your first move is, so I'm not going to go technical on this one. I'm just going to keep it basic and straight to the point, okay? But I like detail in music, but I'm not going to get into that. I just kept it very basic and simple. So you're going to step out, 1 and 2. That's all you do. So you step out, it's like you're pulling something in. Pull, step out, pull. Then you step on the left leg, and you lean back. When you lean back, it's like it's a bounce. You can actually do whatever you want when you lean back. Lean back. Okay, so you only bounce twice. So we go, and 1, 2, and bounce twice. 5, 6, 7, let's go. And 1, 2, and bounce twice. One more time, let's go. And 1, 2, and bounce twice. How's that? Good? There are no rules for this. You can remix the moves however you want to do it. Okay? So once you finish, 1 and 2 and bounce twice, you face the front. Your arms are going to go in, out, heel. In, out, heel. That's it. In, out, heel. In, out, heel. Yeah? So, it's easy. From there, once you've got the arms proper or correctly, when you bring your arms in and your hands in, your knees come in together with your hands, like that. Okay? So you go in. When you take your arms out, your knees also point out. Like that. And then you lean to your right so that you can pick up your left and hit your left leg. Then you bring it down. Then you do the same thing on the right side. In, out, lean to the left, boom. Like that, okay? So let's do it slowly. 5, 6, 7, here we go. In, out, heel, and in, out, heel. Now, I want you to have a bounce, because that's the groove that you need to have with the music. So you go in, out, heel, in, out, heel. Let's try that a bit faster. 5, 6, 7, go. In, out, heel, in, out, heel. 5, 6, 7, go. In, out, boom, boom. Okay? Let's try to connect the first move and this one. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1 and 2. Sorry, I'm moving fast. I know. Let me slow it down. 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Faster. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We good? Okay. After that, we're going to do, it's called a gangster walk. There are many variations. I won't explain the variations. I'm sure you already know it. If not, still okay. Now, when you step, your head goes down. It's like you want to bring your head by your forearm. 1 and 2 to the side and 3 to the back and again, you can use whichever hand you like. I'm easy on that one. Okay, you can go 1, 2, 3, boom. Or 1, 2, 3, boom. If you want to add more steps, I'm easy with that one. It's up to you. Okay? Now, when you jump, 1, 2, 3, when you go back, open. Look up. Hands. And that's the set. So let's try and connect everything from the top up to there, then we try with music together. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, hands. This is where you start your choreography. Whatever you come up with, feel free to do whatever. Yeah? Okay, let's try that with some music. So that one was the one where I was stepping in front with one step. If you watch the demonstration, I didn't do the one step, I did multiple. So the one step is for those who find this one difficult. You just go step to the front, step to the side, then step back. But if you can go, do multiple steps, that would be great. So let's do the second one again with multiple steps. And then when I get here, that's your cue to stop. The part where he starts singing the verse Tadashi, that's the part where you freestyle. Do not make anything there. I want you to understand how it feels when you just have to freestyle to the song without having to prepare for anything. Okay? Then I won't tell you how it's supposed to feel. Hopefully you can share with me how it feels. And you'll be able to know the differences between those three parts: learning, creating, and freestyling. Well done. See you next time.